leaders who can thrive in today's creative economy. Today, she will walk us through the program, learning experience, and career opportunities. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Ms. Christine. Over to you, Ms. Christine.
Thank you, Jessica, for the introductions. Good morning, everyone again. Thank you for joining today's webinar. I'm Christine, so I am the program leader for this course called the Master of Arts in Design Innovation Management. Yeah. So what I'm going to introduce to you today, it's something different, yeah, from the traditional postgrad degrees that you have usually seen. Yeah, rather than simply just teaching management theory, this program, we prepare professionals to become innovation leaders who combine creativity, design thinking, and business strategies to solve real-world challenges. So whether you are from design, engineer, marketing, architects, yeah, or business, I hope today's sessions will give you a clear understanding of how these programs can support your career. Yeah. So let's go on. Moving on. Yeah. Designing the future, leading innovation, creating business value. So these three statements summarize what design innovation is about. So in today's organization, right, we don't just need creative people. We need professionals who can understand users, identify opportunities, lead innovations project, and create solutions that generate real business value. Yeah. So innovation is no longer an option. It has become one of the key competitive advantage for organizations worldwide. So this program actually prepares graduates to become those future leaders, right? So let's begin with a simple questions. Yeah, what makes companies successful today? If you look at traditional company, they ask how do we improve? Yeah, whereas modern companies now ask what should we build next? Okay, so many people will think about technology or marketing that makes a company successful. While these are actually important, it's getting more competitive. Yeah, people looking at customer service experience, innovation services, meaningful products, or most importantly, they compete through designs. Yeah, companies like Apple, Dyson, Airbnb, Tesla are very good examples. They just don't human being or customer don't just buy any products. They buy experience, they buy value, they buy the innovation behind. Yeah, so this leads to looking at, I would say, students, or I would say professions that can solve complex problems, create customer-centered innovation, lead multidisciplinary teams, and turn ideas into business opportunities. Okay, so one of the biggest misconception about design is, you think about designer, you think about, oh, they can make things beautiful. Yeah. So it has already evolved. It has evolved to something more strategic. Yeah. It helps organizations to identify problems that worth solving. So designers, these are one of their, I would say, their core areas as well. Yeah. They improve customer experience. Yeah, they drive the innovation, they create competitive advantages. So that's why many global organizations these days, right, you can see they put or they hire designers along CEO, business strategies, and engineers when making important decisions. Yeah, our program focus on developing that strategic mindsets. Yeah, so designers has become strategic business advantage. Yeah, so design is no longer decoration, is a business strategy. Yeah. So what exactly is design innovation management? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. It is a combination of a few elements. Yeah. From business strategy side. Yeah. We also have the human-centered design side. We have the innovation side. Of course, we have the technology and design side. Yeah. So human-centered and the technology sides. Okay. With these four elements, right, they work together. Organizations able to create products, services, system, and experience that customer genuine value. rather than simply managing existing business. So our graduate actually learn how to create future opportunities. So you can see here, right? The area covers people, insight, empathy, creativity, collaboration. So these are all the skills, right, that our graduates will actually learn to balance, adopt, and manage. Yeah. So when any company hires students from this area, our students will be the one that innovate, idea, iterate, and create impact for the company. Yeah. So, okay. So now that we understand the importance of innovation, let's look at how this program differs. Yeah, because usually what I get is people will compare the program with business administration or even a project management course. So what makes these three so different? Okay, so if you look at MBA, they are looking into improving existing business. Yeah, they're looking at how can they run the business better. Okay, whereas project management, yeah, they are looking at how you can deliver the project successfully. Okay, okay, you can also look at how we can complete the project on time within the budget according to scope. Whereas in design innovation management, we are looking at what should we create instead of just only improving an existing system. What are the new opportunity that's available? Because our students learn how to do empathy, do design thinking, yeah, focus on customer research and of course rapid experimentation. Yeah. So rather than managing today's business, we prepare students to build tomorrow's business. So you can see if you are a person who likes to create and see new opportunities, so this is where we teach you how. Okay. So I hope you can see the difference. Yeah. All right. I might be going too fast. So if you have any questions later, we can always jump back. Okay. So the learning journey of the whole entire program, yeah, I think you have heard me saying design thinking here a few times. So one of the strength of this program is really on interdisciplinary curriculum. Yeah, instead of just a management theory, yeah, we have infused with design and innovation together. Yeah. So first, you learn about design thinking, yeah, where you understand users and redefine the problems. Okay. Next is the customer research, where you collect real insights through observation and interview. And then you move on to service design, yeah, where you're looking at designing what customer truly value. Okay. And you're looking into also brand innovation, yeah, learning how brand create actually emotion connections. Okay. And then you're looking into creative entrepreneurships, yeah, where you turn ideas into viable business opportunities. Yeah, we do have a few young entrepreneur or students that actually join the program to get their ideas started. So I do encourage anyone you have some business in your mind, yeah, do come and join us and start your proposal then, because that will help you to kickstart with, I would say, a supportive environment rather than doing it yourself. Okay. So we have also future media innovation, yeah, where we are looking into emerging technologies and digital experience, yeah. And finally, of course, industry innovation project, yeah. So this is where our students solve real business challenges with industry partners if it's available, or else usually we also get students to choose an area of their interests. Okay. So through this program, yeah, you can see students work across from business, design, and technology. So the graduates from this program are highly adaptable and future ready. Yeah. So if anyone that loves interdisciplinary, please, yeah, join us. Okay. Um. So so these are some of the modules that we create to reflect what are the skills that we wanted to build. Yeah, from design thinking, where we understand people's reframe problems, create innovative human-centered solution, to service design, Yeah, integrated brand management, where we build strong brands that connects different and creating lasting value. Future media innovation. Yeah, our lecturers actually do teach students how to use AI, and how do you balance when you use AI, and how do you execute the idea. Okay, so that you are more competitive in the market. And business planning for creative entrepreneur. Yeah, how do you turn your ideas into strong business strategy and models? We do try to invite partners, or I would say angel investor in to hear your pitch, and then they can give some pointers to students who wanted to do their own startup. So these are some of the things that the program will try to help link students. Yeah. And of course, design and creative industry, we try to understand the industry dynamics, leverage design to drive innovation and economic impact. So every modules here focus on solving real world business problem. So definitely every brief that you get is really to um, get you to solve an issue or innovate or suggest an opportunity. All right. So if you look at our program structure here, okay, so we have in semester one, design and creative industry. Yeah. And then we have the business planning for creative entrepreneur. So research methodology, project feasibility and study, and creative future projects. I would say is a area of research area that you're interested, that you want to do. So you can actually try to do it in research methodology, and then you see whether is it viable to do that topic, and then you can bring it to your final. Yeah, so that you are not too having not enough time to do your final, so you sort of have a capstone project already. Another thing is, what if you don't like that topic? You can always redo it here or redo it here. Of course, the time limitation will be reduced. Okay. Other than that, we have students after they gone through the course in semester 1 and 2, they find other modules, the brief are more interesting and they have a little bit more passion about it. They will actually bring it down to their final project, yeah, as their final research topic. So it really depends on individual. There's no one pathway. Yeah. So yeah, that's for the final project area. And again, looking back into the modules here, all the modules links to the skills that we wanted students to do, like integrated brand management, future media innovation, and service design. So there are some elective that is being offered here. You just need to choose one. But usually we encourage students to take creative sustainable, because that's what the market's actually looking for. I would say ESG managers, yeah. So many companies are into sustainable now. I would say big companies and small companies might not have a guide on what to do. So when you take this module, you actually have a little bit more of the value on how do I actually help companies to go into the sustainability line. Not just looking at to circular economy, we're looking into circular design, sustainable design strategies, sustainable design principles. Yeah. Okay. So overall, we don't have many modules. Yeah, 8, 9, 10 modules, 10 modules to do within 3 semesters. So for full time is 1 year. Okay. So moving on. Oops. So this is the ODL. So we also offer the ODL um, version. So ODL go by block base here, you can see, module by module. So each module is about 8 weeks. Yeah. So if you are working, you can't come for a physical class, you can opt to get our ODL course. All right. However, in ODL, we only have 3 elective here. It's slightly different from the physical class. Yeah, we only have 3: intellectual property, creative sustainability, or managing business for web presence. These 3. Just choose one. Other than that, it's all the same. Yeah. So usually, right, you will assume that designer will join this program, right? Actually, when I receive a lot of application, they actually come from different backgrounds. So it could be designers, it could be product managers, yeah, marketing, engineers. I have computing students joining, architects, educators, yeah, people with education backgrounds, UI UX designer, yeah, entrepreneur, yeah, anyone that wants to start a business or already doing a business. Okay. Yeah, so a wide range of candidates, yeah, they can join. But for non-design graduates, you you do need to join through our prerequisite modules, as well as you need to show your portfolio. Yeah. So if portfolio is not available, then interview. So again, just apply first, then we'll tell you the criteria and we can go through from there. Okay. So what are the career opportunities? Yeah. So I would say it's really, really fluid. Yeah. You can be the design strategist of a company. You can, of course, be a chief design officer. Yeah. Creative director, client manager, design researcher, venture architect, product manager, service design, brand strategy, and innovation manager. Yeah, of course, I also put a little box here. Yeah, because the program actually is so interdisciplinary that I would say new position could be created for you. Yeah. The most important thing is how do you portray your value to the company when you go for your interview? Yeah. What can what can you tell them? What are the opportunities you see that the company can be better? So it is not really limited to this area only. It's really up to you when you go for the interview. Okay. All right. So going through the entry requirement. Yeah. So we need a bachelor degree with a minimum of 2.5, and this is design related. So if you have less than 2.5, you can then subject with a minimum of 5 years working experience in the related field, which is design and design. But anyone that do not have a design background, you still can apply in, but because sometimes you are not design background, but you're doing design work. So you can just submit your portfolio and then we bringing up from there. Okay. So you need to pass an interview or portfolio. And sometimes for non-design background, you need to take a prerequisite courses before you start the program. So all this will be within your time frame as well. Don't worry about the extra time. All right. So any international students, you need to have an IELTS of 6.0. All right. Okay. And yeah, so I think I also talk about this. We create graduates with future skills. So we are looking about 10 skills, yeah, from the program. From you being able to lead the whole innovation team, yeah, to have strategic thinking, to solve problems, of course, be your own entrepreneur, yeah, able to draft a business plan, conduct research, do service design, customer experience, leadership, and of course, most important is cross-disciplinary collaboration. Because a lot of times in a big organization, you need to speak with different departments. So it is important, yeah, that you are able to speak to cross-disciplinary department. All right. So our program is actually global recognized, yeah. So it's a dual award. So either you take a physical or the ODL version, the face-to-face ODL version, you can opt to get APU cert or the dual award with the Montfort University. Yeah, we are also a member of World Design Organization. So the benefit is that you're able to connect with global network where design leaders and innovators, not just in education line, but industry. Yeah, I am able to connect you and you get international design insights. So there are some webinars, there are also some sites that we can share for you to get into it. Yeah. And because we are a member, the lecturers actually need to go through some of their webinars and talks. That gives you the latest and more broader perspective, yeah, in the society and business, and most important to stay ahead in global trends, yeah. So these are some of the global recognized advantage that we have. So become a leader who creates the future. So innovation does not happen by chance. It happens through people who knows how to combine creativity, business, and leadership. All right. So join us, Master of Arts in Design Innovation Management, Design, Innovate, and Lead. All right. So before that, if you're interested to join the course, your next step is to look into the intake dates. Our next full-time intake is 30th November. Part-time or ODL, yeah, 100% online. Yes, you still can meet the lecturers online. Yeah, but if you are nearby, you're happy to drop by, we are happy to also meet you physically, just that 1 or 2 times. So it starts in 21st August this month. If you think it's too soon, you can opt for the 30th August in 2026. Yeah. So if these dates does not suit you, you still need more time, just head to our website. All the dates will be there. Okay. So these are the program fees for full-time Malaysia International, and part-time, this is the fees as well. Okay. So there are many channels that you can get yourself to start. Either visit our websites, download our brochures, yeah, from the websites, or you can contact any counselor. This is the link, or apply via admissions at APU, or attend any physical what you call that? Attend any physical visits in APU open days. Yeah. Right. So these are all the counselors. So if you open our websites, there's a little pop-up, yeah. So you can always talk to them, or you can screenshot any handsome or pretty ladies here that you wish to talk to. Okay. And yeah, apply now, campus or online. We are all happy to help you. So very important to ensure all your documents are complete and accurate to avoid any delay in processing your application if you're in a rush. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If you have anything, you can email to postgrad@apu.edu.my. And if you have any questions, I think I could have gone very fast, but happy to answer any questions if you have. Yeah. All right. Is there any questions? Okay. So just the course is 1 year. Okay. For physical, it's 1 year. For online, it's about 2.5 years, because each module takes 8 weeks. So when we tabulate out, it's about 2.5 years. Yeah. And it's a consistent every 2 months, 2 months, 2 months, you get one module. Yeah. So just to also share some of the insights of our current and past students. Yeah. So I do have students that is graduated, work a little bit, and then come back. Yeah. And then we have students that work in the industry for really long. Yeah. Business owner. Then I ask them, actually, why do you want to take our course? You know, you guys are already business owner. Yeah. I think they are looking into scaling. Because when you scale means you have to pitch for angel investor. Yeah. So these are the things that we can try to connect. Yeah. So yeah. I see we
Hi,
have
Miss Christine.
yes.
Yes, so we have two questions from YouTube. The first one would be, may I know if a different academic background with no portfolio can still apply for the program based on their final CGPA and work experience in technological transformation and process optimization?
Okay, apply in first. We will evaluate and then we'll let you know. We do have cases where they apply in. They need to take prerequisite modules. We go through an interview. But I still need to get a confirmation with the head of school as well. Yeah, but we have cases of that, so can.
All right. Thank you. We have a second question from YouTube. Is the portfolio compulsory? And if so, could you please advise what type of portfolio is required?
Okay. Can I know if this candidate asking, is it from background or design background or non-design background? Okay. You not know, right? Because
No,
usually the design background, they know what's a portfolio, they know what is required. Yeah, usually a portfolio is really to encompass the whole experience or the skills you have for your whole degree or your work experience, yeah, related to design. Okay, so usually these questions come from a non-design background. So the portfolio is design related, okay? So if, for example, if you graduate computing and then you do a lot of UI UX work, so you compile all the UI UX work, what brand you have worked on. Maybe you did the UI UX plus some systems, so you can actually compile them together. Okay.
All right. Thank you for the answer. And I would like to mention that now all participants can unmute themselves with decorum. And if you have any question, please do come forward and just unmute yourself and ask us. Thank you.
Tushan, there's two questions from the chat.
All right, let me
Yeah.
just check it out. All right, we have two questions from the chat. I'll read it out for you, Miss Christine.
Yep.
The first one is, the course is 1 year for both offline and online.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're saying
Yeah.
conventional and ODL, right?
Yeah, I think I've answered that just now. So the course is 1 year for the conventional, and online will be 2.5 years. So yeah, if it allows you to come physically to do conventional, 1 year you get it back. Yeah.
All right, thank you. The same person, Nini, has another question. Currently, I
Yep.
have a degree, so if I take full time, I will receive a master's within 1 year. Yes, that would be
Yes.
the answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say you complete the course in 1 year, then you wait for the graduation, maybe another 3 to 6 months. Yeah. When you get that graduation cert, but the course you can complete within 1 year. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We have another question from Andy, if I'm pronouncing the name right. I was awarded my degree over 20 years ago, and I'm in the process of getting my CGPA documentation. I have already submitted my portfolio. Provisionally, can the university let me know anything else in order while I wait for my CGPA documentation to come through? Andy, I believe that the documents that would be required, definitely your portfolio. We would require your bachelor's certificate and full transcripts with the final CGPA on it. Your portfolio, definitely, and your CV as well.
Yeah, I think if you're an international student, you need to get your English qualification
Yes, definitely.
documentation.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if ever your bachelor's was not conducted in English, you'll have to
Yes.
provide us with an English proficiency certificate, either IELTS, TOEFL, Lingua Skill, or any equivalent. And if your bachelor's is conducted in English, then you can request for a medium of instruction letter from your previous institution where you completed your studies to mention that your bachelor's was conducted in English medium. That would be an equivalency of an alternative of doing an English proficiency test.
Yeah, hi. Andy
Hi.
here. Okay, pronunciation was good. I just wanted to clarify that I've already submitted an application, and the only thing that I need to do now is, because I was requested for a CGPA to submit the CGPA, but I did a 3+0 program in Malaysia like 20 years ago. So the affiliations have changed with the universities. I originally applied to the university that awarded me the degree, and they asked me to apply to the Malaysian institute that I did it at. And I have done that, and it's like going a little bit slow. I've submitted all the rest of the documents, and I just wanted to know if if you could let me know, if the university could let me know that everything else is in order and that my portfolio and everything will be accepted, and that I need to like get the CGPA so I can concentrate on getting the CGPA instead of just like being unsure that everything else is also like in limbo or something like that.
I see. May I know where do you get your degree from?
Okay. My degree is Bachelor of Arts in Mass Communication from Curtin University, Australia.
Okay, the
But it was a
Australia. Okay.
3+0 program done at Lim Kok Wing in
Yeah.
Malaysia.
Okay. I think just send that over first. Let me have a look. I don't think they are sent over the transcript. Let me just have a look first, and then
Yeah.
we move down from that. Move down from there. Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
it's pretty different. Yeah, because I think we
Yeah.
are almost.
I've already submitted everything, like my degree, even my transcripts from when I was at Lim Kok Wing,
Mm-mm.
and a portfolio, everything. So the APU should have all of this now, because they asked me to get a CGPA from my award, like degree awarding university. So I'm in
I
the process for
see.
that. So
I
it's been taking like a week or 2 weeks, because it took a week to sort out that I need to apply to Lim Kok Wing. So now
I
I've
see.
applied to Lim Kok Wing. So yeah, I
Uh,
don't,
yeah, just send it over. I'm probably going back then as well. We are all in the same
okay.
generation. Yeah, just send
All
that
right.
over. Let's have a look, because I don't think the grading system is very different from the CGPA. Just send over uh whoever is your counselor. I'm just say Christine asked to send over. Just send over first. I'll have a look.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any more
Any other
questions?
questions?
Very quiet.
If there's no further questions, I'll pass it on to you, Jessica.
Thanks, Dushan. I think we have come to an end for our webinar today. So I put in this our email address from the chat. So feel free to keep in touch with us after these sessions if you still have any question that you have not asked during this session. Yeah, we will also send you an email, and you can reply us with the documents required. Just do us a favor to make sure that it is saved to the right name, so it'll be easiest and also to expedite our confirmations of acceptance process. All right. So thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope that you have gained valuable insight into the Masters of Arts in Design Innovations Management at APU. So special thanks to Ms. Christine for the informative presentations. So feel free to send us your questions, and our team will be happy to assist you. Right. So
Yes.
thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye everyone.